Hi, I'm Bill from CJ Pony Parts. The intercooler is going to be an integral part of any turbocharger system. Since the turbo runs off exhaust, it creates a lot of heat, and that heat has to be cooled down in the piping before it goes in the intake to make any kind of power. Now, our EcoBoost Mustang, the factory intercooler is okay for stock boost levels, but as soon as you turn it up, it becomes very inefficient. This car here already has an aftermarket intercooler, but still has the factory intercooler pipes, which can also be a restriction. So today we're going to upgrade them using this intercooler pipe kit from Mishimoto. This intercooler pipe kit from Mishimoto is 50 state legal and will work on any 2015 through 2017 EcoBoost with either a stock intercooler or an aftermarket intercooler that uses the stock pipes. Features smoothly bent pipes with a polished finish, plus all necessary couplers and clamps for installation. For this installation, with a lift or a jack and jack stands, 1/4 inch ratchet, 7mm socket, 10mm socket, short extension, 5mm Allen key, and a panel removal tool. Right, here's our resident turbo guys and give me a hand with the installation. The first thing we're going to do is remove the splash pan by removing the screws on the edges, the screws in the back, and the plastic push pins. What we're going to do now, you can see the intercooler. We can disconnect the pipes down here. Then we're going to move up to the engine bay and disconnect up there next. Then we're up in the engine bay. We're actually going to disconnect the pipe here from the turbo. I'm going to pull off this harness here from the pipe. And as you're fishing out, don't forget unplug blow-off valve. With the hot side off, now Freddie's going to remove the pipe that goes to our throttle body. To prepare the installation of our Mishimoto pipes, what we're going to do now is take the blow-off valve and move it over to the new pipe. Also an excellent time if you're looking to upgrade your blow-off valve, which we do suggest, this would be a good time to do it. We're going to start assembling the pipe with the provided couplers. And do the same thing at the bottom of the pipe. And now Freddie's going to assemble our cold side pipe. When assembling as part of the pipe, the coupler with a larger diameter and the longer end is going to go on the pipe itself. The other end is going to go to the cooler. Remember, the clamps just have to be snug for now. We're going to adjust everything on the car. Now we're ready to install the piping. We're going to feed it down to the intercooler. Don't forget to plug in your blow-off valve. We're going to get everything in place, then we'll come back and tighten it. We're going to pull a hose down and get it over the intercooler. And sometimes when you use different parts and mix and match, you do run into some issues. In our case, the clamp provided by Mishimoto was a little small. We're going to reuse the one that was on the car. Now we're ready to do the same thing on the cold side, connect the tube to the cooler and to the throttle body. And again, same issue on this side. Because of the aftermarket intercooler, we do need a larger clamp to put the coupling over the intercooler. I'm going to go back through and tighten all the clamps, make sure everything's adjusted properly. Okay, Fred's going to do the same thing now over on the cold side. Just make sure all the pipes are lined up properly, sit in the couplers where they need to be, and then tighten them down. With everything tight up top, now we're going to move down below and tighten up the last clamp. Make sure everything's lined up, everything's tight, reinstall the splash pan, and your installation's finished. Overall, the Mishimoto pipes fit nicely on our EcoBoost and do a much better job of getting airflow to and from our intercooler. Again, if you're running higher horsepower with the boost turned up, this is something you definitely want to consider. They're also available in the polished finish shown here, along with a black finish. Take you probably around 2 hours to install. Be back on the road in no time.